And welcome back to the Daily Wrap. It's time for Yay or Nay. First up, the Boston Globe just wrote not one, not two, three editorials about Elizabeth Warren and a possible run for the presidency. The first one is about how Democrats really need her. The second one was about how her run for said presidency would surprise her skeptics. And the third was about how her run would be a credible threat to Hillary Clinton. Three pleas disguised as op-eds in 24 hours. Is that too much for one newspaper, Rick Unker?
Look, I like Elizabeth Warren. She's not going to run. If she did, I'd certainly be okay with that. But come on. It's ridiculous. You don't do three op-eds in 24 hours.
I'm from that area, so I get that paper online. And when I saw it, I was like, why not spread it out? One a day.
Yeah, right,
all in one day. It
All
just
in
seemed
one
like
edition.
a big fat
Elizabeth
ad for
Warren
Elizabeth
Sunday.
Warren. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
So you're a nay, Adam, yay or nay?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Nay, nay, nay. Imagine three nays.
Wow.
I'll have to bring it all back
I
for
can
you.
imagine.
And, well, we're all in agreement on this one. I am a nay as well. It's called consolidation. You could have made all of those points in one editorial, but I guess each writer wanted to really jump in on this one. So go Elizabeth. Rick says she's not running. Anyway, next, I'm just going to let this video speak for itself.
Chicken fries have like a passionate, obsessive following, and a decision like this was way too much for the BK folks to handle. So they decided to find the perfect chicken to decide for them. Who better than a chicken to decide whether or not chicken fries come back to the Burger King menu or not?
This is Gloria. Let's go see what she can do.
Oh, yes, chicken fries. Ooh, no chicken fries.
That was Gloria. She's a 3-year-old chicken from California who has been awarded the difficult task of touring the country and deciding whether or not the people of the town she visits will be able to eat chicken fries. That's right, you heard me correctly. A chicken is deciding whether you get to eat other chickens, which may possibly include members of that chicken's family tree in Fantasy Football League. Not good. This is definitely a sick marketing stunt, but chickens deciding who can devour other chickens, yay or nay. Heather, we start with you.
It's gross. You know, I don't like to think about the fact that they're chickens with faces when I eat them, and this just kind of brings that all to mind. I don't think it's a good marketing plan at all.
Rick.
Are we really talking about this?
Yes.
I thought Burger King was having your way. Now it's having the chicken's way. That's just not right. I gotta vote big nay, big nay.
Outstanding, and not enough energy. That's the only problem. I'm a nay, and you just made me remember a story of when I visited Madrid, Spain. I went to the oldest restaurant in the world. It's called Botín. It's been around since, I don't know, like 14 something. And pig apparently was the big delicacy. But then, so I ordered it, and then the table next to me got it, and you're right, you see the head. And I'm just like, I can't do it, right? So, no, I can't, right, the visual's bad.
His name and birth certificate and all that.
Wilbur!
Wilbur.
Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. Finally tonight, 71-year-old millionaire murderer Robert Durst denied bail today after prosecutors told the judge to go through his lengthy criminal history in order to decide whether he's a flight risk, you think? Officials say Durst stopped using his cell phone and even dumped it weeks before his arrest because he knew police were onto him. The FBI now believes he was planning on fleeing the country, possibly to Cuba. And he even used up to 10 different aliases at the time of his arrest. Police finally also found, a full-face latex mask. Get this, more than $42,000 in cash, enough marijuana for about 300 joints, because you might as well get high if you're running from the police, a fake ID, a real passport, and a .38 caliber rifle with 4 live rounds in case it ever came down to that situation. So what do you guys think? Is Mr. Durst a flight risk, Heather Hansen? You're all lawyers.
Absolutely. The judge found that he was. Listen, when he was arrested before in Texas, he took off and came to Pennsylvania. So he definitely has a history of it, and thankfully the judge agreed, and he is going to stay locked up for the foreseeable future.
Rick, I think we're going to set a record because we're all going to agree with every yay or nay.
I think you guys are only saying this because you don't like that he had marijuana.
Marijuana enough.
I want to know how he was going to get the pot into Cuba.
Right.
Because
that
that wasn't going to go
Adam,
so well.
he had enough pot to supply Cuba, or at least Havana.
Absolutely. Listen, he's cuckoo. I think he's going to go on tour with that Burger King chicken, and they're going to do a road show. I think that's where this is leading to.
Right, but the chicken might be smarter because the chicken wouldn't go into a bathroom with a hot mic and say, I killed them all.
No
I
doubt
killed
the
them all.
chicken's
Every
smart.
chicken there was.
I wanted to get your thoughts because we didn't have you on when we discussed this. Can you believe that he got off in Texas way back when for self-defense after he killed his neighbor, chopped him up into little pieces, or her, excuse me, right?
Was it he? It was
Oh, was
he.
it he? Excuse me.
I actually
That's right.
watched
He's killed
that-
so many people I can't keep track with the
but
genders.
the-
I watched the
And then-
story over the weekend. I
the
actually
Jinx.
watched
Oh,
the
you
part
did?
of the Jinx that was about that. It's fascinating.
Oh, really? Oh, I got to catch it. That's on the
Mind-boggling
guest
to me that a jury just basically discounted that he dismembered somebody, which I think down there was a misdemeanor, ironically.
It was.
Dismembering someone, a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
As
Just
long as
put
long
that
as
into
he was already
perspective.
dead.
Because it was self-defense, because he was afraid the corpse was going to come out of a grave and choke him or
Just in
something.
case that hand rose, I had to cut it off.
Yeah.
Just in case.
That's all the time we have, panel. Tremendous job tonight. Great energy. Thank you for joining us at home as well. We'll be back tomorrow night for more Daily Wrap right here on Newsmax TV. I'm Joe Concha saying bye-bye.